Hey guys, it's Randy and I'm back with another video. I'm gonna skip the whole, oh my gosh, yeah, I have a bullet journal and this is the first time that you're saying it, because I just start rambling and then I get really behind with the voiceover. So I'll do a separate video on that. I'll talk about it on my Patreon. I'll link that down below. But we're just gonna get into this. So in this video, I'm setting up February in my bullet journal. I was really inspired by these two Tombow dual brush pens. The pink one is 723 and the blue one is 451. I'll have them linked down below, as well as every other products that I use. All the other products. I can't talk. All the other products that I'm using in this video. And yeah, I just think that this pink and blue combination is so pretty. It makes me so happy. It reminds me of the Valentine's items from the Coffee Monsters Co. from last year, and I just absolutely fell in love with the pinks and the blues, and I wanted to incorporate gray into this, but I didn't bring my gray brush pen with me, so couldn't do that. But I'm still really happy with how this spread turned out. I did a simple wreath cover page. I don't really like how the circles turned out, but it's okay. Just gotta practice more. And then I did a pretty simple 4-box, like goals for the month, things to do, things to remember, and then notes for next month kind of spread, just to have an overview, I guess. And also because I wanted to do a month on 2 pages for this month. Usually I just do a month on 1 page, like a really small little calendar view, and then do a perpetual calendar underneath it to write the important details or like lists underneath it. But you probably have no idea what I'm talking about because you haven't seen my other bullet journal spreads. But anyway, yeah, I'm really happy with how the monthly turned out. Though I messed up with the pen, like I'm so happy and proud of myself for actually taking the time to go into all of these pages with pencil first and then going in with pen. It was time consuming, and I make bullet journaling time consuming. I think that's why I fell off of it the other times that I tried doing it, but and also because I got frustrated. But going in with pencil takes out a lot of the frustration, because it's just like connecting dots and tracing. So yeah, I did another little wreath. Another little wreath. This one turned out better. I accidentally tore the page at the top there where I was erasing, but you know, I'm just kind of going with the flow with this bullet journal. If something like that happens, like a tear in a page or ink smudges, or if I have to use whiteout or liquid correction on the pages, it's really not a big deal to me. I just like how I can be creative in this, and my mistakes are, you know, it is what it is. Not a big deal. In my other planners, might be a big deal, but this one, I'm chill about it. So this spread is a highlights and mood tracker. I have this in a few of my planners, as you probably know if you've seen my other planner videos for this year. But, you know, I really don't mind. I really like writing, like physically taking pen to paper. My hand doesn't hurt after doing it. I don't think it's a waste of time for me personally. It's just more practice because I'm a hand lettering person. So, you know, it really doesn't bother me that this is pretty redundant and I'm repeating myself in a few places. I could even switch it up and act like, you know, I had all highs for the month of February, or I don't know, all lows. I don't know how I would do that, but anyway, I'm just putting down what all of the different moods are. I have been using this key for months now, and it's kind of I don't know, weird that I don't have it memorized and I have to refer to my previous spreads like every single time I set it up, but it's okay. And this spread is for Instagram and YouTube. For this planner in particular, Instagram is my bullet journal account, Square Grid Please. And then YouTube, it's for this channel, but it's not for bullet journal videos specifically. And I just colored in the bars, the header bars, and didn't title them yet because the fountain pen that I'm using, the Platinum Preppy 03, it feathers if the page is too wet, and for some reason the pink marker is pretty wet, so I couldn't go in after like immediately, but for the blue one I could. I don't know. And then for this page, I'm setting up some entertainment logs. I'm gonna track the movies that I watch, the TV shows that I watch, the books and podcasts that I listen to or read, the books that I read and the podcasts that I listen to. And then the last box is for music. I don't read or listen to podcasts a whole lot. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's something that I do want to work on for 2020. And that's why they're sharing a box, because I know that I'm not gonna have like insane lists for the month, especially compared to the other things. I still wanted to mark it, and I don't have this marked anywhere else in like any of my other planners. Now I'm just setting up the weeklies. I wanted to change it up a little bit. Again, you haven't seen my bullet journal really, unless you are pledged to my Patreon, but I just wanted to try something new with cutting down the pages and making like a little weekly section. I mean, okay, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm not really sure how to word this, but the tab concept is pretty cool. Each tab is a week for February, and on the front of the page I'm tracking meals, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then I have one set of daily habits that's tracking like my food habits, like eating habits, so alcohol, junk food, candy, chocolate, and desserts. Candy and chocolate is in one habit. And then the bottom daily habits are for personal things like journaling, nail biting, skin picking because I'm a serial cuticle picker, my fingers are always bleeding, thank you so much, anxiety, and also my teeth routine. Again, I have these in other places, but you know, completes a spread. I like it. And I added some decoration on the tops or the bottom of the front of the page and the top of the back page, but the back of the page, I can't. But I ended up covering them with correction liquid. So yeah, I forgot that I centered all of the boxes and headers so that it would be equal spacing on the tops and bottoms. It looked off, but then it looked even more off when I added the deco. For the weeklies, I'm just doing a simple horizontal layout like this. I'm marking the weekends off in blue and the weekdays in pink, because that's how it was in my monthly layout, and just lettering the week that it is on the top of it. And yeah, see, you're not gonna see that in the other spreads. Oh, I also should mention the bars, the color of the bars for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, it just matches the outline of the tabs that I did. Yep, And the last page that I'm setting up is for daily journaling. For journaling in this journal, I follow a journaling prompt from Instagram usually, and there's a prompt for every single day. It's a really good way to use up pages in a journal that you're trying to use up, like how I'm trying to use up this journal and a bunch of other journals because I have accumulated so many. And I just really want to use them up, and I don't think it's wasteful because I'm actually using them and enjoying my time in them. But yeah, and now I'm just numbering the pages. I start at 1 for every month. That's just how I index things in here, because it's not some big thing that I need to reference and really have an index that's covering the whole notebook. I'm totally okay with just having it for the month. And yeah, that is how I set up February in my bullet journal. I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!